Good evening or good afternoon, depending on where or when you might be watching this video. Today, I'll be taking a different approach to the type of content that I post. Usually, I post fitness-related content, but today I'll be doing a speech review video, which is needless to say, uncommon. Definitely for me, I've never done anything like this, and I'm doing this because I found it pretty interesting, and yeah. So this is a speech by Manchester United legend Eric Cantona, arguably one of the best Premier League players of all time. Um, and this was a speech that he gave at the 2019 UEFA Men's Best Player Award ceremony upon receiving the UEFA President's Award, and this was his acceptance speech. Now, the footballing community could not have seen something like this coming from light years away, you know. It is something that not many people would dream up or think of saying upon receiving a reward at such a prestigious ceremony. And the speech goes as follows: As flies to wanton boys, we are for the gods. They kill us for the sport. Soon the science will not only be able to slow down the aging of the cells, soon the science will fix the cells to the state, and so we will become eternal. Only accidents, crimes, wars will still kill us, but unfortunately crimes and wars will multiply. I love football. So that was the speech. And we need to remember who was in the audience that night. Some of the top coaches in the world were there. Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi were there. The likes of former Ballon d'Or winners like Pavel Nedved were in the audience as well, and they heard the speech, and no doubt that they were just as perplexed as the millions of people sitting and watching at home. And just as confused as the presenters who were on stage with Cantona and the analysts at Supersport. So let's look at the first bit of the speech, right? As flies to wanton boys, we are for the gods. They kill us for the sport. This, for me, is the most confusing part of his speech, because I can't exactly understand what he's saying here. I just can't, But the second part, the main body of his speech, I think that's where the crux of it lies, right? Soon the science will not only be able to slow down the aging of the cells, soon the science will fix the cells to the state, and so we will become eternal. Here he's alluding to the ongoing scientific and biological research to finding the key to immortality, to stop us from dying, at least naturally. So to stop us from dying from diseases brought on by old age, and pretty much stop old age itself, right? Only accidents, crimes, wars will still kill us. But unfortunately, crimes and wars will multiply. So this is pretty obvious. This is at least for me the most clear part of his speech. Accidents, crimes, wars will still kill us, but unfortunately, crimes and wars will multiply. So even upon achieving the key to immortality, let's say now we're living in a world thousands of years from now where people are immortal, people don't die, not naturally at least. So there's no diseases to kill us anymore. There's no cancers, no HIV. But the only thing that can still kill us are the things that he mentions here, which is accidents, crimes, and wars, right? These are all man-made things, and these are all things that are driven by, things like pride and greed, which are just common traits of fallen human beings, and yeah, this is what he's saying in the second part of the speech. But the part that catches people off is the conclusion of his speech, the climax of his speech to me, or rather the anticlimax, because he goes on about achieving immortality at one part, and then at another stage he's talking about accidents and crimes and wars and the things that will kill us, and really it creates a type of tone in the audience. It has us thinking a little bit deeper, thinking within, and then he ends off with "I love football." And this, for me, just further emphasizes the type of person that Eric Cantona really is. And that is, despite all his ventures and all the things that he's done during and after his playing days, to me, he is still a footballer at heart. There's a special place that is exclusively reserved for football and all things football in his heart. And it shows right at the end of the speech, because he is still able to look beyond the things that have marred mankind since the very beginning. He's still able to look beyond all those things, and he finds his love for football. And it's a brilliant speech, needless to say, one that many people don't understand, but knowing the likes of Eric Cantona, he's a deep thinker. He is just someone who is so deep. He's a heartfelt type of guy, and yeah, this is an 8 out of 10 speech for me. Not because there's anything that's necessarily lacking. Well, I'd say the only thing that is lacking is total clearance, for the reader. We can't exactly understand the speech, at least at face value. We need to look deeper into it to properly understand what he's saying here. But I'll give him an 8 out of 10 for the speech, and yeah, thanks for watching.